Looking to see the world? I could use some near grog. I see you noticed my new book. Wasn't expecting to get a package, least of all from Melee Island. But I guess Mojo works in mysterious ways. Told me everything I need to know. So now, if Threepwood is trapped in his own little fantasy land, we get to be the ones to tear it all down. It's the only way he'll ever agree to come back here. I've sent word to the Pirate Lord. He should be here in just a few... Ugh, I hate it when he does that.
Captain Capsize has been gracious enough to inform me of all you've discovered. It seems that Guybrush's current predicament is no accident. I still believe that Guybrush can become the legend he wishes to be. He has many more adventures ahead, but first, we must free him from the clutches of his old foe.
LeChuck's a pompous old blowhard, but he's still dangerous. And if Threepwood is out of the picture, he'll go after Elaine next.
Ah, yes. I understand he has something of an infatuation with her.
That's one way of putting it. Anyway, the book also says there's a way to snap Threepwood out of whatever LeChuck's done to him.
Then it seems the time is right to return to the Sea of the Damned. Allow me. Only Guybrush knows how to reach LeChuck. You must do whatever it takes to make him see the truth. If I were you, I'd start by visiting the island's House of Mojo. Something tells me you're already expected.
Hello. Excuse me? So sorry to bother you, but the captain would like a word.
Well now, look who's back to meddle in my affairs. Ye must be even more stupid than you look. Threepool belongs to me now, and that's the way he likes it. Ye can try and talk sense into him until you're blue in the face, for all the good it'll do. But while ye waste your breath, I'll be doing as I please on the Sea of Thieves.
But I can be merciful. Once I'm running the place, if ye swear an oath to follow the orders of your nefarious new pirate lord, you could become richer and more powerful than you've ever dreamed of. I'll leave ye to consider my offer. I have work to do.
Fate has brought us back together. I regret I could not summon you sooner, but things work differently in the Sea of the Damned. It took some time to devise a brew that will bring Guybrush to his senses. A potion that can convey the truth of the pirate life must be concocted using emblems of true pirate courage. The only way to acquire such things is to undertake the 3 legendary trials. Now that you have met with the legend of Monkey Island, I sense the pirate leaders may be willing to indulge you. Speak with them in the scum bar, then return to me. I'll be working on a drop of something special to help you on your way.
This had better be worth it.
Not so fast. I don't know where you've been, and I really don't care. If you think you can just waltz back into my kitchen, you can think again. You turn up late for work, you don't wash your hands, you use up all my best ingredients. Worst of all, you feed my prime steak to a bunch of mangy mutts. There's one thing I can't stand. It's people who are kind to hungry animals. You're fired!
Vacancy? Resume? Life experience?
What brings ye back to our table? The governor granted you an audience? Well, this changes matters.
The legend of Monkey Island doesn't waste his time with pirate wannabes.
That may be so, but nobody's gone through the trials in an age and lived to tell the tale.
Then it'll be their funeral, and all the more grog for us. Very well. With the governor's blessing, we shall begin the 3 legendary trials!
There are 3 devilishly difficult trials every pilot must undertake, inspired by the legend of Monkey Island.
You must master the sword.
And the art of thievery.
And the quest!
The what?
Treasure hunting, you sea urchin! We've been doing this for 33 years, and you're still as clueless as ever.
I have a very short attention span.
You must prove yourself in each of these 3 areas. Swordplay, thievery, and treasure huntery. And gather proof that you've done it.
We prepared some documentation to help you on your way. You can always ask us for advice.
Yeah, it's the least we can do for making the legendary trial so confoundingly impossible.
Now your first task will be clearing away this accursed fog. Fella can't see past his own beard out there.
Well, if it's cursed fog you want clearing away, I happen to have considerable experience in that regard. There was a time at Sailor's Grave where all were waiting.
Oh, not the lighthouse story again! Get to the point!
Very well. Ye must return to the Mojo shop and lay your hands on a mystical brew to dispel that infernal mist.
Is that all?
We could have told them that, you dim-witted decoration.
Everyone's a critic.
Do you bring news? are undertaking the 3 trials? Excellent. Then you'll be needing this list. I have foreseen much that will aid you in the trials. Even in his slumber, Guybrush will be able to assist you. Return to me when you are equipped for the 3 trials. Without silver, you must use other means to acquire what you seek.
Gold's no good to me. If you want to buy something, you need to cough up pieces of 8, preferably not literally. Nope, the Tri-Island Chamber of Commerce specifically banned gold-based transactions in case cursed currency somehow makes its way into the ecosystem. I heard there was this one ship where the crew, well anyway, only authentic silver pieces of 8 are legal tender on Melee Island. What do I look like, a career advisor? Come back when you got something to spend. Oh, and before you ask, I'm fresh out of stuffed toys. A trade? I don't think so. The only maps in town that are more valuable than mine belong to the Legend of Monkey Island. Maybe I could be convinced to accept a chart from one of the governor's adventures. That'd be worth a small fortune for me, and a map for you. The shelves in that old mansion must be packed with all kinds of treasures. Next time you're in the area, see what you can swipe. Gold's no good to me. If you want a trade, maybe the shelves... Is that one of the governor's famous sea charts? Okay, you got a deal. The treasure map is yours. Nobody else wanted it anyway.
Return to me when you are equipped for the 3...
Ahoy there, fancy pants. Well, that's the rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle, Ultimate Collector's Edition. It's modeled on the famous contraption used by the legend of Monkey Island. Just don't blame me if you break your damn neck using it to zip around all over the place. Welcome back, Fancy Pants. I hope you brought more money than last time. Not unless you've got something real valuable to use as collateral, and I can already tell by your outfit that you don't. But I do have a few spare notes of credit lying around, if you can get one signed by someone in good standing. Someone like the governor. We'll talk. Well, I'll be. You actually got it signed. That'll do nicely as store credit. Now take your time and look around. I'm open all hours.
Return to me when you are equipped for the 3 trials. Now you are almost ready for what lies ahead. But I have one last gift to bestow. I have used the last of your root beer, along with many other strange and dangerous ingredients, to brew a magnificent mojo potion of unrivaled potency. Now it is time to dispel the mist that cloaks us from those in your world. Take my potion to the island lookout and pour it into the fire. Set Melee Island free.
What did you do? What's happening?
This is the exact spot where I discovered the legendary lost treasure of Melee Island. I still have it in a drawer. Somewhere.
You're here to be amazed by the natural wonders. You're too late. We're out of business, and soon I'll be out of here for good. I already told you we're closed. You don't need it. Nope. It's too dangerous to keep them anywhere near the beast. All I have left is my talking tattoo, Roger, and he doesn't feel like saying much. It's only going to get worse when the townsfolk realize I've unleashed an unstoppable killing machine to roam freely across Melee Island. It breaks my heart to say it, but that's why I've decided to leave. My new ship is already bought and paid for. Soon I'll be setting sail for a new life. Go outside alone at night with a ferocious beast on the loose. Are you kidding me? You must be even crazier than you look.
After LeChuck kidnapped Elaine, I came here and asked Meathook to join my crew. Convincing him I should be the captain was weirder than I expected.
in the world? Disturbing me at this time of night. Ought to show a little respect. Where did I put the... Oh, there it is. What do you want? Well, you got... Yeah, well, you heard... Stop wasting my time! Now what do you want?
This is where I began my journey to challenge the Swordmaster. Just looking at all this training equipment makes my muscles sore.
Stop wasting my time!
Despite having next to nothing left to rely on, I've managed to make it all the way to the Bay of Melee. And here, I've found what I was looking for. I hadn't given our honeymoon ship much thought since we got to Melee. I barely remember arriving. But here it is, anchored and overpriced at Stan's previously owned vessels. Ordinarily, I'd have marched down there and given that gabby little grafter a piece of my mind. But I needed to be discreet. So, I've arranged a distraction. While Stan's busy fussing over his malfunctioning grog rowboat, I'll be able to sneak aboard my ship. For once, I don't have the luxury of planning ahead, but I'll figure the rest out as I go. Guybrush, my plunder bunny. I'll be back.
Howdy, my name's Stan, like on the side. And my day just got 10 times brighter now that you're here. You don't need to say anything. Just between us, rumors are true. Each and every one of the beautiful boats you see here is a true treasure. That's the Stan S. Stan Man guarantee. So tell me, how can I make you the deal of a lifetime? Hey, how about a little breathing room?
This is where I purchased my first ever pirate ship, the mighty Sea Monkey. Well, actually, it wasn't all that mighty, but it had a lot of personality.
She's the fastest ship on the waves and guaranteed 100% free from cursed animals. Though I gotta say, she doesn't come cheap. Look out, world! Stan is coming through! Whoops! Don't mind me. You have a keen eye, Fred. That's the Headless Monkey, as featured in Great Shipwrecks of Our Century, a very prestigious catalog of naval calamity. According to the logbook, she was sunk, salvaged, restored, crewed, sailed, scuttled again. Hey, I can see you over there, you know. We salesmen have a sixth sense for customers trying to mess with our stuff. I get it. Buying a ship is a big decision. Take all the time you need. Well, that's why the sign says Stan's previously owned vessels, friend. I buy boats from anyone who's looking to sell. You have a keen eye, Fred. That's the Headless Monkey. Hey, I can see you over there, you know. We salesmen have a sixth sense for customers trying to mess with our stuff. Would you mind getting out of my way? Wow, love that enthusiasm. But what say we match you with the ship of your dreams before we talk about those amazing upgrades? I'll just be squeezing past now. Would you mind getting out of my way? I'll just be squeezing past now. Step aside, please. Time is money. You have a keen eye, Fred. That's the Headless Monkey, as featured in Great Shipwrecks of Our Century, a very prestigious catalog of naval calamity. According to the logbook, she was sunk, salvaged. Hey, I can see you over there, you know. We salesmen have a sixth sense for customers trying to mess with our stuff. Ooh, one of these beauties caught your interest? Hey, how about a little breathing room? Here I come. You have a keen eye, Fred. That's the Headless Monkey, as featured in Great Shipwrecks of Our Century, a very prestigious catalog of naval calamity. According to the logbook, she was sunk, salvaged, restored, crewed, sailed, scuttled again, and now she exists as some kind of weird ghost galleon. I don't know how or why, I just know that it makes her a truly special ship. Lightweight, nimble, slightly transparent, she's got it all. I get it. Buying a ship is a big decision. Take all the time you need. It's like I always say, if you don't keep my ships in good condition, we'll be parting on bad terms. Just kidding, that's a little brand and marketing joke right there. Seriously, don't worry about the paperwork, let me worry about it. All of our ships come packed with pamphlets full of boring stuff you'll never read. Tell you what, if you're sailing a ship from Stan's previously owned vessels and it sinks, and everyone is killed, we'll talk. It's like I always say, if you don't keep my ships in good condition, we'll be parting on bad terms. Just kidding, that's a little brand and marketing joke right there. Seriously, don't worry about the paperwork. Let me worry about it. All of our ships come packed with pamphlets full of boring stuff you'll never read. Tell you what, if you're sailing a ship from Stan's previously owned vessels and it sinks, and everyone is killed, we'll talk.
Was there ever a real troll here? Probably not. But if someone's willing to go that far just for a herring, I don't want to make them angry.
Oh, the day I'm having. I suppose I should have known the bridge to Smirk's place would be impassable, and that LeChuck's crew would be waiting for me. Fortunately, I was already in a really foul mood, so I had a few choice insults in mind to throw them off balance before they could surround me. It didn't take long before my trusty tree branch was reduced to matchwood, but I had one more ace up my sleeve. Good to know the root beer approach still works. This fog, though, it's more than a spot of sea mist, and it's closing in around me. It won't be long before the whole island's swallowed up. And if that happens, I'm sorry, Guybrush. I have to save myself before I can save you. At least you'll be safe here in Dreamland.
The trophy of legendary treasure huntery. Why, it's even more spectacular than I believed. And it will make a fine ingredient for a most exquisite elixir. Also, you have yet to conquer the legendary Trial of Thievery. A precious idol now lies in the hands of a devious trickster who must be outwitted before it can be claimed. Do not be discouraged by the legendary Trial of the Sword. Out in the forest, someone waits to guide your blade on its path to glory.
that kind of money.
Won't you relax? Nobody is actually going to succeed at this. It's impossible. They'll try, they'll fall, the audience will laugh, and everyone will go home happy.
We don't know that it's impossible. And we can't possibly test it ourselves.
So we find a volunteer. Stop being such a meathead.
Fishhead,
Toady.
Whistle!
Shush! We have company.
I never expected to take part in a traveling circus, but Alfredo and Bill talked me into becoming a human cannonball. I can still taste the gunpowder.
Welcome! Come in, come in! Your timing could not be better. How would you like a chance to win a prize?
A grand prize
A glorious grand prize?
of 10,000 pieces of 8
Or thereabouts.
by being the first to try our death-defying
But perfectly safe, huh?
Melee Island Spectacular.
The latest, greatest creation of the amazing, acrobatic
Fabulous, flying, phenomenal.
Fettuccini Brothers!
That's us.
When you are ready to become a superstar, talk to my brother Bill about your costume.
And my brother Alfredo to go through the routine. We'll be ready when you are. You have to be in costume to take part in the Melee Island Spectacular. If you don't have that yet, you can pick one up from over there. You have to be in costume to take part in the Melee.
So, what do you say? Ready to take on our challenge? It's the latest part of our new circus routine, inspired by stories about the legend of Monkey Island. We take a volunteer from the audience and put them through a few teensy-weensy challenges to win the grand prize. It may not make you as famous as the legend of Monkey Island, but everyone has to start somewhere. Once you're in costume, head to the starting line and ring the bell to begin. Then you must climb the ladder, cross the tightrope, and ring the second bell. After that, you must leap across the platforms and ring the third bell. Then slide down the wire and ring the last bell by that cannon over there. Then it's time for the grand finale. You must climb into the cannon, launch yourself through all of the rings, and land safely in the water. It couldn't be simpler. You can do it!
You're a natural.
This part is a little tricky. Get to the cannon! Light them up!
You only get one try. And the crowd goes wild.
I told you it wasn't impossible. Now what do we do?
Hey, come over here, Prego. We need to talk about your prize. Now, see here. I know we said that the grand prize was 10,000 pieces of 8, but...
But we forget to mention the administration fees.
We did? Oh, we did! And the mandatory Tri-Island Entertainment tax.
Canon maintenance charges.
Custom cleaning.
Voluntary compulsory contribution to the Melee Island Circus Orphans Foundation.
And the freight charges. So taking all of that into the account...
Your prize totals 404 pieces of 8. I'm so jealous.
They're actually doing it.
All you need to do is ring the bell.
The starting bell if you want to try again.
You can't do it! Don't look down!
You can ring the starting bell if you want to try again.
You can't do it!
You're almost there.
Can you find your way? Get to the cannon! Oh, sorry. You're disqualified. You can't do it! I hope you have a head for heights.
From there.
You can do it! Take deep breaths. What you say?
You can make it to the ground from there.
Light them up!
Ding. Now goes by. They're actually doing it!
Take deep breaths. Don't give up! Get to the cannon! Light them up! You can do it!
Did we make this too easy?
Can you find your way? Get to the cannon!
I love this part.
Be sure to hide.
Previously owned vessels. Whoops! Don't mind me. I'm on my way. Ah, this is one of our compact models, but what she lacks in capacity, she makes up for in convenience. Her star feature is the drink dispenser attached to the back. Why sail all the way to a tavern just to fill your tankard when you can have grog on demand? Unfortunately, I can't sell this one right away. Some lout jammed a doubloon in the coin slot and we're waiting on replacement parts. Such a pity. Step aside, please. Time is money. Whoops! Don't mind me. Would you mind getting out of my way? When you see something you like, I'll be right here. Let's talk about money. Your money. What else can I show you? Hey, how about a little breathing room? Take all the time you need. I'll just be squeezing past now. Whoops! Don't mind me. Don't forget your old pal Stan. Hey, I can see you over there, you know. We salesmen have a sixth sense for customers trying to mess with our stuff. Charming replica, isn't it? Almost as good as the genuine article. Draws in customers like you wouldn't believe. So I'm afraid it's not for sale. And before you ask, the real deal's under lock and key in my office. Wow, you really get around. You can simply smell the history rolling off this beauty. Unfortunately, her logbook was heavily water damaged, so she's as mysterious as she is lovely. I bought her at a discount because none of her cannons are operational, but that makes her perfect for a pleasure cruise. When you've made a decision, I'll be here. I get it. Buying a ship is a big decision. Sorry, but I couldn't possibly All right, take it easy. He told me that some unfortunate circumstances require him to set sail. Listen, I've got a reputation to think of. If I pulled out of a completed transactions, tell you what. If you deal with Meat Hook directly and he gives you his bill of sale, I'll sign the headless monkey over to you. Everybody wins. If you hurry, you could probably still catch Meat Hook before he leaves. If not, hey, I've got plenty more ships for sale.
The home of the fearless Captain Smirk. He has a few bad habits, but there's almost nothing he doesn't know about sword fighting.
Now what do you want? I said show me a mighty pirate sword. Stop wasting my time. Now what do you want? That's what I wanted to see. A blade fit for the legend of Monkey Island. I guess you can come inside. I remember the day Guybrush Threepwood came knocking on my door, just like you did. I thought he was a wimpy little maggot who wouldn't last 10 seconds against the Sword Master. But now, he's the legend of Monkey Island and a role model for pirates everywhere. Just goes to show what you can accomplish if you believe in yourself. Now, I'm sure you're a big fan, and the idea of facing a living legend churns your guts up inside. Well, I say you've got to face that fear and use it to make you stronger. Just want you to know I don't do this with just anyone, but I'm gonna put you up against the legendary machine. I think we can skip the basics. You've come this far, and any pirate can swing a lump of metal around. It's not just what you do, it's what you say that matters. Let's start simple. Use your sword to block the machine's attacks. I attack, you defend. That's how this part works. Now it's your turn. Attack the machine. But what if, while we were fighting, I were to suddenly say, my swordplay will amaze you? That wasn't a retort. When I say, my swordplay will amaze you, you should come back at me with something like, yeah, I'm amazed you've lasted this long. My turn to attack. Not like that. Use your sword to block my attack. Let's try another. My deeds are spoken of worldwide. No, try something more like... Well, everyone loves a good joke. My turn to attack. Let's try another. My swordplay will amaze you. I already told you this one. You ready to block my attacks? I said block, as in defend yourself. Let's try another. My deeds are spoken of worldwide. Choose your retort more carefully. Time to protect yourself. Let's try another. My swordplay will amaze you. Come at me again. That's more like it. Now, try insulting me. I'm shaking. You've learned everything I can teach you. All you can do now is get out there and learn as many insults as you can. Here's a map with locations that are popular among sword fighters. Go and pick some fights. When you're ready to challenge the sword master, you'll know it. As for me, I should probably fix up the machine. It's been a long time since it's taken such a beating. Now go on, get out of here.
Cower, mortal, for you have strayed into the presence of Murray, the demonic... Oh, it's you again. That useless body you found for me got smashed to pieces. Talk about shoddy craftsmanship. Well, I washed up on a beach. There was this whole thing with a hermit crab before I gnawed my way up a vine to freedom. I won't bore you. Anyway, now that you're here, you can provide me with some entertainment. Spots like this are great for sword fighting contests. It's sword fight time. Let's see if your comments are more cutting than your cutlass.
gonna be humiliated. No one has faced me and lived. Come here, you.
Banter like that never hurt anybody.
My deeds are spoken of worldwide.
Yes, yes, keep going.
You're so mean. Come on, let's hear what you've got. With breath that bad, I'm not surprised.
That was pathetic. Try harder.
I'm the greatest fighter on the sea.
This is your last chance.
I'm gonna enjoy this. This has gone on long enough.
You need some better insults. I smell another sword fight. Let's see how cruel you can be.
Think you can beat me? Let's find out. Well, say something. Too bad you met me on dry land.
That was just confusing.
I've met pigs that are scarier than you. I'm going to enjoy this.
That was just confusing.
My swordplay will amaze you!
If they hit you again, it's all over. Couldn't have said it better myself.
You're so mean! I see a sword, but I don't hear insults. Glad to hear you stay in touch with your parents. Yeah, there's no sport fighting you.
Better luck next time. Did you come here to talk or did you come here to fight? It's sword fight time. Let's see if your comments are more cutting than your cutlass.
I'll never turn down a good fight. My swordplay will amaze you.
Hey, you're not bad at this.
Oh, my feelings! I see a sword, but I don't hear insults. Oh, glad to hear you stay in touch with your parents.
Well, that was humiliating for you.
My deeds are spoken of worldwide.
They're speechless.
I wasn't ready! If you're going to insult me, make it quick.
Don't stop now. Finish them off.
Too bad you met me on dry land.
Is that the best you can do?
No one has faced me and lived.
This doesn't look good. Oh, the anguish. Oh, the suffering. Do it again.
I can't think straight.
You did it. I'm almost impressed. Did you come here to talk or did you come? It's sword fight time. Let's see if your comments are more cutting than your cutlass.
You'll ruin the day we crossed paths. Need to catch your breath.
going to enjoy this?
Barely even offensive.
My deeds are spoken of worldwide.
Hey, you're not bad at this.
This is insult sword fighting, you know? Only from laughing at you.
That was pathetic. Try harder.
You're not fit to lick my boots.
If they hit you again, it's all over.
I see an opening. I don't have time to duel with amateurs.
I guess we're about done here. Did you come here to talk? It's sword fight time. Let's see if your comments are more cutting than your cutlass.
On guard! Stop messing about and taunt me! I'll be scraping you off mine shortly! I'm here to take your life!
Barely even offensive.
I'm the greatest fighter on the seas! Come back when you've learned the rules!
Better luck next time. Did you come here to talk, or did you come time for another fight? Remember, be fearless, be relentless, and be insulting.
You'll rue the day we cross paths. You're not fit to lick my boots.
Yes, yes, keep going.
Hey, no fair! You won't win without a good insult. It's about time you got one.
Don't let them intimidate you.
My swordplay will amaze you.
Ooh, that one had to sting.
I wasn't ready. This is insult sword fighting, you know.
This could be a victory.
Too bad you met me on dry land.
Is that the best you can do?
My deeds are spoken of worldwide.
If they hit you again, it's all over. They're speechless.
It really hurts. Avenge me, ladies!
You did it! I'm almost impressed.
I already told you we're closed. It's sorry, but that ship belongs to me now. I needed to leave. With the beast gone, there's nothing left for me here. You? Har 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 har. That's a good one. Even if you could somehow tame the beast, there's a bunch of preparation work you'd have to handle to stop it escaping again. Wow, you really mean it? First things first, we need to fix up that cage. Get rid of those broken cutlasses and find some planks to repair the door. I bet there are plenty lying around outside. Mother of pearl! The lever that shuts the door is broken. We'll need some kind of handle to repair it. Something sturdy, too. Driftwood won't last 5 seconds. Go and see what you can find. Okay, listen up. This next part is of the utmost importance. I need you to bring me some concentrated banana grease. It has to be the banana kind. You got that? Okay, listen up. Ha! You found it! This stuff goes great with a bowl of the Captain's Crunch. Bossing you around is giving me an appetite. All that's left now is to capture the beast. Its lair is in a cave near here, but you'll be torn apart if you go in unprepared. Lucky for you, there's a shanty that helps to quell its murderous rage. I have the tune written down, somewhere. All that's left now is to capture the beast. Its lair is in... Lucky for you, there's a shanty. Don't just stand there. Get it back in the cage and shut the door. I don't believe it. You have the guts, the courage, the sheer audacity to face down the beast in its lair and wrestle it back into captivity. And you're still alive. Now I can rebuild my shattered dreams and make this place the tourist trap it was always destined to be. Here, take my bill of sale. I don't need a ship anymore. I'm staying right here on Hook Island to guard the beast and rake in the silver. turn down a good fight, I'll wipe the floor with you. Come here, you. No one has faced me and lived. You are so mean. You won't win without a good insult. I hope you're better at cleaning than you are at fighting. No one has ever beaten me in combat. I'm gonna enjoy this. This has gone on long enough.
Did you come here to talk or did you come here to fight?
Think you can beat me? Let's find out. You won't win without a good insult. Oh, so this is your first tag.
Like standing at the helm of your ship, gripping the wheel tightly as you steer this way and that. But tell me, have you thought what would happen if that wheel suddenly exploded, skewering you with 1,000,000 deadly shards? I've seen it happen. That's why I always keep at least one of these in stock. You're not just buying a new wheel, you're buying peace of mind. You can't put a price on that. Now, has anything else caught your eye? Would you mind getting out of my way? Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Stan, my ship already has a capstan. But you know what she doesn't have? She doesn't have a bona fide obsidian capstan with improved ratcheting, easy glide rotational action, and custom grip intensifiers, of course. You've heard the saying, weigh anchor. Well, this, my friend, is the only way to anchor. What else can I show you today? Now this is an item for the discerning ship captain. Why cram all your outfits in a moldy old clothing chest when you could store them in style? Hey, I can see you over there, you know. We salesmen have a sixth sense for customers trying to mess with our stuff. plenty of room to hide. And I'm waving my arms around, too. In fact, now that I think about it, I think you could fit an entire crew in here. Maybe add a little table, some seating. Really carve yourself out some personal space aboard ship. It can be so important to take 5 minutes of you time, you know? It's so warm and cozy, I almost don't want to leave. But if I stay in here, who's gonna sell you this cupboard? Uh-oh, looks like we've run into a little technical issue. Nothing I can't handle, just give me a second. Right about now.
Despite some questionable methods, you have claimed the idol of many hands from its hiding spot. I shall use it to pep the potency of my potion. Do not be discouraged by the legendary trial of the sword. Out in the forest, someone waits to guide your blade on its path to glory.
I'm a little busy right now. I'll call back later. Hello? Welcome to Stan's previously owned vessel. I'll be right out. I hope. What is going on out there? Someone get me out of here.
I told you, there's no more I can teach you. Follow the map I gave you and find...
Prepare to be humiliated. If you're gonna insult me, make it quick. Oh, yeah? insult sword fighting, you know. Oh, yeah? That was so cruel. If you're gonna insult me, make it quick. Glad to hear you stay in touch with your parents. No one has ever beaten me in combat. Ow, my feeling! They got me!
I've seen enough. You might just be ready to face the Sword Master without being totally annihilated. Her location is a closely guarded secret, but I stole some instructions that should help you find her. Try and ignore the bite marks. Now go! Challenge the Sword Master and bring them to their knees with a relentless barrage of your most merciless insults!
Have you ever had a dream that you were so totally convinced was reality? I find myself experiencing the opposite problem, and I'm not sure how to wake up. The pen I hold in my hand feels absolutely real. I can smell the dusty covers of my grandfather's spare journals, and the salty air on the night breeze. Guybrush and I left Melee Island behind. How then has it caught up to us? And why is everyone acting so strangely? The legend of Monkey Island, indeed. Hubby Dearest is eating it all up, of course, basking in praise for mighty pirate deeds he never accomplished. At first he was playing along, but now I think he's starting to believe it. While Guybrush holds court in the scum bar, I'm going to take a walk up to the lookout. Perhaps a fresh perspective will help me work out what's really going on here. more I try to break free of whatever curse has Melee Island in its clutches, the more I'm able to remember what's real. To think, I mistook LeChuck's bozos for genuine guards. They've definitely noticed that I'm not playing my part in Guybrush's fantasy world, and now they're roaming the island. All of them, hunting for me. I'm certain of it. I suppose it's not safe to go back to the mansion now. I don't know why I left that letter, or who might ever find it. But just like these journals, it beats talking to myself. Staying off the beaten path is easy. Finding the Swordmaster's hut, on the other hand. I know Carla enjoys her privacy, but this is ridiculous. I think it's time for Plan C. But while I'm here, I can at least find a good solid tree branch. Nothing as sturdy as a sword, of course, but enough to rattle a few bones if I need to.
Don't just ignore my insults. It's insulting. I've met useless wretches like you before.
Wisest enemies run away at the first
Now
sight.
you're gonna suffer, even before they smell your breath. People tremble whenever I speak. you're gonna suffer. I'll give you a taste of my blade! This is even easier than I thought.
My sword is famous all over the Caribbean.
That no one's heard of you, it's all!
Away from me. My blade is in perfect condition.
Rimsey's done for! We're the only ones left!
We give up! You win!
That should send LeChuck a message. Don't mess with the legend of Monkey Island or his friends.
Well, this sure wasn't how I expected things to go. But now you can tell the pirate leaders you fought with the Swordmaster. Nobody ever said it had to be on different sides.
And this medallion will be your proof. If you're trying to complete the 3 trials, you'll need it. It seems LeChuck suspects something of our plans, but he'll not prevent us from creating a truly magnificent mixture, and Carla's medallion will play its part. With this final triumph, you've gathered everything I need to complete the greatest elixir of my illustrious career. Return to my shop, and together we shall free Guybrush from his curse.
I love visiting the circus. But after meeting the Fettuccine brothers, I think I prefer to stay in the audience. Hook Island, home to my old shipmate Meathook. That's a very flashy sign for someone who says they hate visitors. Home of Carla the Swordmaster. I don't know anyone who's ever been inside. I guess nobody around here likes uninvited guests.
As a former governor and frequent pirate, I'm used to going where I please. But right now, I might as well be in the cells with Otis. At least everyone knows he's a prisoner. I knew there would be one person on Melee who could help me make Guybrush see the truth. So tonight, I decided to visit Corinna at her voodoo shop. The new guards had other ideas and told me the shop was closed. By order of the governor. I considered forcing my way past, but something told me that'd be a bad idea. Guybrush barely knows I'm in the room nowadays, but I should still have friends on Melee. At least, I hope so. Someone with a blade to watch my back? The guards have set up some sort of checkpoint leading into town. That's why I'll be taking the back route into the forest. I think I can still remember the way.
A path home is revealed. From a trial of deceit, truth no longer concealed. From a trial of the sword, new strength shall now impart. The fog that clouds the mind flees from the courage of the heart. It is time. Return to the governor's mansion and confront Guybrush. Together, we shall expose the legend of Monkey Island as nothing more than the tall tales of a would-be pirate lord.
What's with all the commotion? I'm never gonna be able to finish my memoirs when everything's so noisy. Hey, I remember you, but the guards told me you'd left town.
It has been a long time, Guybrush Threepwood. Far longer than you know. Perhaps you would do me the honor of joining us in a toast, for old time's sake.
I guess a little refreshment couldn't hurt. What's in the bottle?
My own recipe, brewed for the legend of Monkey Island.
Well, I'll drink to that. Cheers! Ugh, tastes like breath mints mixed with cat sweat. I think I'll stick to grog. Oh, what's in this stuff?
The truth.
Oh yeah? Because I think the truth is gonna make me... Whoa, what the... why am I in the governor's mansion? Wait, I remember. LeChuck, his sword, and then... Everybody was there, cheering for me, calling me a legendary pirate just like I always wanted. But none of it was real. I've been such an idiot.
We all have dreams, Guybrush. Sometimes the hard part is knowing that you have to wake up.
Wake up? Elaine! If LeChuck thinks I'm still stuck in his fantasy world, he won't be expecting me to hunt him down. I'm gonna gather my things, find myself a ship, and rescue Elaine before it's too late.
Your plan is bold, but the Sea of the Damned is vast. LeChuck's vessel could be anywhere.
Now, if LeChuck's using memories of our past for his evil schemes, there's only one place he'll be hiding. Somewhere I still know how to reach. It's time I went back to Monkey Island. I know you came here to save me, but I can't leave just yet. Listen, you fought off LeChuck's crew. You completed the 3 trials. I could really use your help.
Now that the curse is broken, the people of Melee will no longer see Guybrush as the legend of Monkey Island. He'll need to make amends before he can depart. Return to the waters you call home. When Guybrush is ready to begin his journey, I shall make certain you are at his side.
This place may not be the actual Melee Island, but it sure feels real. She did? Does that mean she's forgiven me for our past misunderstanding? Yikes. Maybe I should visit the circus and pick up a spare safety helmet. It might come in handy. No, Kate's too good at insults. First she'd hurt my feelings, and then she'd hurt the rest of me. But if I explain the situation calmly and rationally, I'm sure she'll understand why I had no choice but to do what I did. Yeah, I'm doomed, aren't I?
That does seem strange. He doesn't look like that great of a pirate.
He looks more like a flooring inspector.